Hello, friends, and welcome back. This is the Anthropology of Religion 2. It is a continuation of what is religion. And as I said before, if you want a secular study of religion, anthropology is where you need to go. So buckle up and let's go. I've spoken of NRMs before. All world religions were at one time NRMs. At one time, local religions were the only religions. They were the products of different societies where feelings of solidarity were crucial. Kinship ties ruled, and social control was informal. Religion provided a way to hold society together and depended largely on participants being unreflective. Greater or bigger societies demand a different approach. Civilizations comprise socially heterogeneous communities that are interconnected. Kinship gives way to politics in the form of government. Religion becomes institutionalized and systematic. In small societies, religion tends to be literally attached to people and places. The ancestors are their ancestors. Big society had to come up with a different solution. Some religions began to radiate from their original sources. These religions were fundamentally different than small traditional religions. A crucial difference was detachment. These religions weren't bound by place. Although world religions have sacred places, they weren't bound to these places, as many traditional religions are. World religions, then, tend to be voluntary in that individuals join intentionally and adopt the religious dogma as their dogma. Doctrine holds the religion and its community together. Thus, it is important that doctrines be clear. Dissenting doctrine is called heresy. One prerequisite for the dissemination of doctrine is writing. All world religions have a standard body of literature. Oral traditions could vary, but once something is set in writing, it is fixed. When official doctrine comes out, specialists emerge to study and preserve those doctrines. When this happens, religions become institutionalized. It is also important to institutionalize non-religious realms, as failure to do so can contribute to failure in the religious realms. World religions tend to proselytize, but despite the ideal of complete conversion, locals tend to blend world religions with local traditional religions. In yet other parts of the world, two or more world religions merge, creating a third religion, so to speak. Thus, while we tend to think of world religions as homogeneous, they are really closely related local variants of the same religion. Fundamentalism has seen a surge in recent years, but what exactly is fundamentalism? It is neither a religion or a sect. It is a style of religion that is not exclusive to any religion or even religion in general. Even though fundamentalism has claimed for itself intellectual and moral absolutism, the very fact that there are many fundamentalisms refutes this claim. This style of religion not only sees secularism as its rival, but also more moderate branches of their own religion, other religions, and modern social life in general. Religious fundamentalism gets its name and energy from what it feels is the essential and truest aspects of it. Religious fundamentalism stands for what it perceives to be crucial elements of its faith, including its worldview and truth for practitioners. They also see themselves as reactionary. Among fundamentalists, moral and ideological purists seem to be the least extreme. Marty and Appleby have identified the following characteristics of religious fundamentalism across time and culture. Religious idealism, claims of religion as a basis for communal and personal identity. Extremism, rhetorical or actual. Dramatic eschatologies. Demonization of their enemies. Refusal to compromise with outsiders. Missionary enthusiasm. Crisis mentality. Authoritarian leadership, specifically male. Mass appeal, and stated rejection of modernity while at the same time using modern equipment. In addition to Scripturalism, the literal interpretation of scriptures, Antoon emphasizes what he calls traditioning. In short, this refers to the process in which certain traditions are specifically chosen while others are not. Some are even invented to give form to their religion. This, then, becomes the lens through which members view their past, present, and future. Fundamentalism is classed as a new religious movement, although they perceive themselves as the recovered, restored religion. It is, in fact, selective modernization. They have no problem using modern equipment while refusing other modernizations. Unlike social scientists, who see religion as symbolic and social, fundamentalists take their religion as literal and true. Thus, they interpret their scriptures as literally true and inerrant. We've come to the end of another episode. Thank you for tuning in. Leave your comments in the comment section. As always, my sources are linked in the description, and you can catch me on Twitter. And I will see you next time. Bye.